Hi everybody and welcome back to another screencast of Total OS Today. Well, this is just going to be a quick news update. First of all, welcome aboard all of the new subscribers. I noticed that the channel passed the 1,000 subscriber mark. Thank you to all of you. It is greatly appreciated. I know 1,000 may not mean much in the whole global scheme of things, but it is important to me and the channel to know that there are at least some of you who appreciate appreciate at least a residue of some quality content. So thank you and welcome aboard, and I try to answer every single comment. It can be a bit overwhelming at times. If you ask a question or post a comment and if I don't reply, please ask it again if that's okay with you guys. Alright, let's see. Next week, February 29th, will be the first beta release for Ubuntu 12.04 Precise Pangolin. Let's see, this will be an LTS release, long-term support, and I believe this will be the first one to be supported for 5 years from Ubuntu. So yeah, I think that's kind of cool. Great. Moving along, El Presidente of the United States, President Obama, I think actually did a cool thing yesterday. He introduced a Consumer Privacy Bill of Rights. Now this has to do with online privacy and tracking, to have some kind of rights and protection for consumers. I'm not sure how effective this can be, but I think the fact that at least the White House and the President is trying to make this available to the public, or at least pass a bill, yeah, I think this is actually kind of cool. I would tend to agree with this. So as far as this goes, Mr. President, thank you. Moving along to Zorin. A lot of you have been asking about what's up with Zorin. Well, on the Zorin blog, Zorin OS 6, now I will not read everything. A couple of things I want to highlight though. It says here, and I quote, "We do not plan to use the Unity or GNOME shell desktop environments in Zorin OS 6. Let's see, as keeping a familiar Windows-like interface to make Zorin OS easy to use is our main goal. We are developing our own desktop environment to try and keep things familiar." Alright, it seems like they're having bug issues trying to incorporate GNOME shell with what they are trying to do. They do not give a time frame for the release of Zorin OS 6. I understand the challenges involved. I was kind of hoping there would at least be a beta, but for now you guys are going to have to wait. But I'm still sticking with Zorin 5.2 as my Linux operating system of the year. If you are coming from Windows, check it out. It's free. It's Zorin OS 5.2, the core system. Alright, finally, a lot of you have been asking about Mac computers. What do I think about Mac? What do I have against Mac? I have absolutely nothing against Mac computers, except for the fact that they are kind of pricey. I was planning on using some of the budget I have to purchase a Mac computer sometime this year, but as some of you know, I ran into some medical issues, nothing life-threatening or anything like that, but it pretty much busted the Mac purchasing budget. So there is a donate button on the Total OS Today website. This is something that I don't really promote that much. I actually feel uncomfortable about this, but I figure to be fair to those of you who want me to look at a Mac computer and try to compare it against Windows and Linux. Right now, as far as me purchasing it on my own, it's not going to happen anytime soon. However, for those of you who can donate, and only donate if you can, please only donate if you can. If I can get enough donations in the budget, I will purchase a Mac computer, put the reviews on the Mac channel, and then maybe when I'm all finished and done with Mac, I may just donate it to a school or something like that. I really haven't decided yet, but that's way in the future. So as far as Mac users go, I have not forgotten you. I have nothing against you or Mac computers, but this is my state of affairs right now when it comes to Mac computers. Let's see. Finally, we do have another tentatively scheduled Linux A-Team Tosscast podcast. We had a lot of fun doing the last one. I know a lot of you guys enjoyed it. We had a lot of fun doing it. I am working on a little bonus podcast, the making of a podcast, a little behind the scenes of what went on, some of the jokes and bloopers, and trying to put a few minutes together. There's over 2 hours of total recording. You know, there was some technical issues putting it together, but I think I have enough to put a little together and just talk about the exclusive, making of a podcast behind the scenes and stuff like that. All right, that's it for this news update. Again, thank you so much to all of you. It is greatly appreciated. And as always, I will catch you guys sometime in the future. Ciao.